Cube. Cube. So, round two. Marathon continues. We're not, there ain't no breaks yet. So, hope you all are here for some more Cube. Oh, no, Mirror Cube. Mirror Cube. All right, let's jump right back on in. And we'll go for round two. So our last one was Kiki Combo. We won 2 of our 3 rounds. Hello.
Hey, I'm going to be muted some because I'm eating a pie that is made out of cinnamon rolls.
The amazing Kelly asks, I have a question, by the way. What exactly is a cube? A cube is a term used in Magic and a number of other card games at this point for a curated box. Has somebody backronymed cube yet? Whatever.
Not that I know of. As far as I know, the actual etymology of the term is completely unknown.
Yeah, and so it is a pile, a curated set of cards that you build into booster packs. And then from those booster packs, you draft. So you might have different themed cubes. This one is vintage level power, which means that's why we see things like Ancient Tomb, probably. But then you might have like a cube that's like Kamigawa cube. You might have the legendary cube, and the person who builds it, or the Grixis cube, the cube that only contains Grixis cards, and then you draft out of there. We already did Kiki, so that's
Yeah, Kiki is a little less exciting. I kind of like that Cruise. I kind of like that Imperial Seal, and I like Karn.
So Imperial Seal is interesting because it could lead to some sort of combo thing, right?
I'd be much more solid on the Imperial Seal if it were Vampiric Tutor, but hey,
Sure. Oh, of course, the amazing Kelly. Anytime you have questions that anybody feel free to ask. I like the Cruise. I also like Pilgrim, but that's because I like 1 mana dorks.
Yeah, the green-blue deck is just super good to be in. I'm Gnomebitten, by the way.
Yeah, Gnomebitten is here for this one. Thank you for joining Gnomebitten. I'm going to try out the Seal. The Seal is not normally the kind of pick one, pack one I would go with, but it seems like...
Robes on the grave. Ooh. Oh, if we're going to be Storm, it's like a seething song.
We can just... There's also a High Tide for that, too.
Yeah, I think High Tide plays a little worse with Imperial Seal, but, card, you're just garbage when you're playing Storm deck. What do you think of, Mindslaver or Arcane Artisan?
Those are combo pieces as well. One of the things with the Seal is that it's like us trying to do some sort of combo shenanigans.
Yeah. And one thing I've really noticed about this iteration of the cube is there's a high priority put on those decks that just try to cheat permanents into play.
Yes.
Like your sneak attacks, your show and tell, your tinker, your arcane artisan, your just your fast mana, letting you be able to do that.
You want to go on Unseething Song? You want to just roll?
I don't know. What card speaks to you in here?
I'm thinking that or High Tide, to be honest.
Okay, let's see what happens.
All right. This could go horribly wrong. It could go horribly right. There's a Brain Freeze I don't want to pick here because there's Steam Vents and Underground Sea.
Yeah, I think...
or there's also a Dark Petition.
Yeah. Oh, and that bargain, too. Man, it's just kind of a heavy pack for us.
Yeah. The Fixing's huge. The Dark Petition's huge.
I think Underground Sea or Steam Vents are like the super big picks, and we just try to wheel the Brain Freeze.
Yeah, Dark Petition does hella work, I know. Especially, yeah, but I think the Underground Sea is just so powerful for what we're doing. Because this is going to be blue-black,
garbage. Is this going to be...
red pile of cards that hopefully comes together. We'll see what happens.
Because we might want a mana flare in our deck, so it's going to be stuff.
All right. If you're making a Storm deck, there's a Storm card right there. The secret of the Storm deck is that you don't want to... Permanence is anything that's on the board, yes.
Yeah, permanents stick around. This could be a Dig.
Yeah, Dig seems good here.
Yeah, Immercool's is kind of like a fairer card to play.
Yeah.
Booty is okay.
There's that Pestermite for pick that Kiki.
Yeah, somebody can just do that, and
Yeah,
then we'll
they have
pick all the blue
the
cards.
recruiter to go with our seal.
Oh man, they could do recruiter to go with their Kiki combo.
Yes, Tsubasa, we're doing like this is a marathon today. That's why it says
Ah,
Marathon Cube in the title. We're doing like I'm planning like 4 of these, I think.
ooh, Imperial Tribal. Yeah, gotta get
Uh,
your Imperial Seal with your Imperial Recruiter.
okay, this is turning out less the style of cards I want.
I think Golgari Signet is like okay. We have a decision point to make. If we did Storm, it would be if you're hard committing on Storm, it would be Golgari Signet.
hmm
This could also just be like a fine place to pick up a Hymn to Turok or a Kolagon's Command.
Even if we're in Storm, I'm okay with Kolagon's Command as a card, just as a more reactive element.
Yeah, just like a stuff that does stuff. Like a
Extreme,
Shatter is always good. And like
yeah.
discard, fine.
Extreme Ways are back again, indeed. Okay, we're not really seeing the kind of things we need for this deck to function. I think we need to start swapping sides.
Okay. Well,
Like this is
well, there's Wishclaw Talisman,
okay, okay, all right, okay.
but maybe not though. How do you think about what's does that already do anything?
It makes 1/1s and then it sacks artifacts to blow up artifacts or creatures, and then it has like copy an artifact in the grave 3 times.
I feel like Wishclaw Talisman is playable in Storm decks that can use the card the turn they tutor for it to win the game that turn. I'm not convinced we
Yeah.
can do that. This could be like an Animate Dead or an Ulamog pickup.
No, I'm gonna try it. Damn it. Uh,
Yeah.
Inquisition, Lava Claw Reaches. There's some cards in here I'm fine with.
Yeah, Inquisition's just kind of always a great card to include in your deck. Lava
Yeah,
Claw is okay.
yeah, more fixing for what we got going on, but I kind of like Una's Prowler to power up Dig Through Time.
Yeah,
Of course.
it's
Then there's
some
a
spice.
Shinobi.
Yeah, Fallen Shinobi.
I feel this is between this and the Lava Claw, and I'm gonna go with the Inquisition because I feel like that might be a turn this deck takes.
Yeah. Here's an interesting pack.
How many picks of Failed Storm does it take to become a control deck?
Not a whole lot. Because like Damnation could
Right?
just be like a fine include. Duretti could be too. Like these 4 mana spells here are like reasonable.
Yeah.
Days is an interesting card, not for this kind of deck. Days excels the best. I like the Damnation, by the way. It's
Yeah,
fine.
let's go with
Days goes really well in decks where you don't mind picking up the extra
it. I'm
card.
sorry, why are all of my
What?
first picks still in this pack?
What the heck is Treasure Cruise doing around in here?
What is every first pick in that I ever wanted in this? All right, are we just a blue-black control deck splashing for Kolion's Command?
Sure, I mean, I like a good Grixis deck.
If I didn't already have that Damnation, there's also 2 Signets still in the pack, like...
Yeah, we might want to Signet over
We already have Dig Through Time, so like...
over a second Delve spell. I think Rule Signet's slightly better.
Sure. Slaver, Leviathan, Ultimate Price, Arcane Artisan.
Huh.
Yeah, the Writ's gone. The Storm is off. Somebody else at the table's trying it.
I think we pick up Artisan and try to get the Ulamog that's 2 picks next.
Sure. Bargain, Petition are still in here.
Bargain and Petition are both like fine cards.
Alright.
You can play either one of those in your control deck.
Petition allows us... both of them are still Storm off effects.
I guess we already have a tutor. We have 2 other tutors.
No, let's keep tutoring. Let's
yeah.
more tutoring. Emrakul, The Promise End, Sphinx of Steel Wind.
These are like control finishers.
Sure.
Kind of like Emrakul for being castable, and also you can Arcane Artisan it out.
Okay, don't really know what's going on quite yet. Like, but clearly there's someone else at the table heavy drafting Storm.
Yeah, because somebody saw the Brain Freeze and took it. I think that's what they saw. Brain Freeze, it's really hard to be Storm without the card Tendrils of Agony because Goblins and Brain Freeze have fail states. Were you able to audibly detect the moment I saw the time walk?
Yeah. Yes.
Time Walk's great. I would love to have
I
like a
want
Baleful
I want that
Strix or
Strix on the
Frosty.
table. I want that Strix on the table. No questions
Yeah,
asked. Give me that.
yeah, Strixie or Frost Titan, pretty great. But Time Walk, if we can get some Planeswalkers, that'll make. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to see Mind Twist because we gotta find something to give our deck a little hot spot to put it over the edge.
Yeah.
People are doing unfair things. We're doing fair things right now.
Well, not all we're doing is tutoring 12 times and then nothing happens. That's our deck. Our deck is like, all right, tutor, 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 and then like a couple removal spells and a time walk.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so what you're telling me is we need to find like Rakdos and Demir Signet, Rakdos's Return, and like a large creature.
okay, well, channel's the unfair card in here. Thousand Year Storm might be more the speed of our storm.
Ooh, that's like a slow storm. Yeah, I don't hate it.
Well, especially like we do have Seething Song and then like Dark Petition X4.
Yeah, I don't
Like
hate
or
it.
like Time Lock or in like I think
Yeah,
Thousand Year seems really interesting for this now. That's a
yeah.
direction I wasn't expecting.
Because I was looking at Tassiger, but you've sold me on Thousand Year Storm.
Yeah.
It's really
Thousand
funny that, yeah.
no, it's 1,000 Years of Time Walk, yes.
Yeah, how many Time Walks can we cast in a turn is what we want to find out. Like, we equal Time Walks equals 6 or something.
Mm-hmm. Vamp Tutor, Thirst, Bolt.
First, Bolt would be fine. Vamp Tutor would be an upgrade. Imperial Seal. I don't hate Jace either. He gets a little bit better with Time Walk.
Yeah. I kind of like that Vamp Tutor to keep going with what we're like. Look, our deck is just find any card you want at any time you want. Like,
Yes, so we're looking for individually powerful cards if we're doing that. So
yeah.
really get this stuff going.
Or like a small combination of cards that automatically wins us the game, you know?
Yeah. So we're looking for Kiki and Pestermite that are in pack 1.
Just, well, I'm thinking like Grizzle Brand and a pickup. I'm thinking
Yeah. We got a makeshift mannequin, right?
we do have a makeshift mannequin. Um,
Power Stone, Sad Sack, Brazen Borrow are all fine cards. Dark Dweller, Gonti as well. There's some okay cards in here.
yeah, my mind is looking to see if LED is possible in this deck. Like,
You can do the thing where you cast a tutor and then crack LED in response. Here's the thing: I'm absolutely certain that card's going to wheel like that, and Mojo are going to be like,
I'm unsure about that because there's another Storm player at the table.
ah, it's true. There is another Storm player.
And I guess with our picks we picked up, I think we just changed the definition of our deck. We didn't.
I'm looking for instants and sorceries, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the LED to see if that works. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Polluted Delta here a lot. Baral's fine. Baral's.
Goodbye, Recurring Nightmare. But
Yeah.
Delta is super, super good.
We need fixing for us to function.
Man, I wish that was the black red one. What is that called?
Bloodstain Mire.
Bloodstained Mire. Yeah, but Polluted Delta, I ain't gonna be mad at.
Yeah, Baral's what I actually would love in this deck.
Yeah, Baral would be pretty damn good.
But I feel like the fixing is a little bit more important for what we're doing. And we do want to find. So we still have Steam Vents in pack 1 we didn't get because we picked the Underground Sea over it.
Yes. There's still some, like, other red, white.
Yeah, we want to see some sort of red source that we can tutor. Like Badlands, the card that's right here, named Badlands. All right, that finishes out our not. I basically finishes out our fixing, right? Like,
yeah, so we just got to find our card now.
Yeah, what is our card or small combination?
We want a lightning bolt
Yes.
type card, preferably like that with a snapcaster, so that we can like kill with Thousand Year Storm. Like Electrolyze or Fire Ice would be really good ones.
Manamorphose is pretty high up on my list of cards I want to see for this deck.
Is that in the cube?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Well, there's Burst Lightning.
Or just Blood Crypt, and we keep
Yeah, we could just
picking up.
keep going.
I like getting our
Oh,
mana to be.
you have Kolagon's command. It's fine. We just have to Kolagon's command for 10.
Oh, that's our win con. That's shock.
Yeah, we have a shock in our deck already.
We need Burn 1000. It's right here.
Yeah. That's like, oh man, that's like Mind Twist and no, that's our we build our own Rakdos's return. It's fine.
Yeah. And we blow up 1 billion artifacts in the
I'm liking this plan.
Okay.
It's both very bad and very good.
Masterminds acquisition for more tutors.
Yeah, I'm gone if you pick that card. You want like a Massacre Worm, or can we make use of Dreadhorde Arcanist? Can we get like a Ponder somehow?
Oh, we have 3 Vamp Tutors. Like, we can just attack with Dreadhorde Argus and Vamp Tutor again. Like,
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. Usually that card's hard to make good, and like the card that makes good is the card Ponder.
let's pick it up and see where it turns out, right? Like, yo, Living Death on a table. I like that just as
Another Wrath.
another Wrath that might get better if we gets better if we can throw something big in the yard.
Yawgmoth doesn't do anything, right? Like it's like a 4-mana thing that just doesn't do anything.
No,
I'm not playing Modern Horizons draft.
I'm not gonna splash green for regrowth. That's a foolish errand here.
Yeah, we would have to get Overgrown Tomb to pick the regrowth.
Yeah, that's
yeah. I don't hate that. But Living Death is a fine card. Maybe we'll find a stupid thing to go with it.
Yeah, I flat out just do not believe that is a thing we're doing.
Just pick up like an Atarka or like a Pied Kieran.
Yeah, either of those is fine. Even the Blast Zone.
Our mana is pretty good this time around, so it's worth including.
Bayou? Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't we pick the
fine. You got me. You got me.
I'm laughing at that. I don't know.
Whatever. I'm picking the Bayou here anyway.
Yeah, there's no reason Bayou should be in that pack.
Gonti, Goblin Dark Dwellers, Angreth's Rampage.
These are 3 really good cards. Can we just take these and like not pick any more cards?
Right. Dark Dwellers buys back Time Walk, buys back.
Snapping back a Time Walk's pretty good. Angrat's Rampage is just very, very flexible. Go with your heart.
Sure. Titan, you're big. Confidant, get my deck.
Yeah. I think the texture of our deck is changing again. Like we can just play like Inferno Titan. There's Terminates, Counterspell, Gush, Bolus.
Gush. Gush is really good for the free zone.
Yeah, Gush is pretty. We could just play Nicol Bolus with our Time Walk.
Yep.
I'm not mad at that a bit.
I like Gush. I like Bolus. I like
Counterspell. I like Terminate.
It's true, Gush is literally free, right? Like, that is the free spell that starts us moving on our dumb maneuvers.
Bolus probably doesn't wheel. That card's pretty high pick.
Yeah.
We can 1,000-Year Storm our Gush and then draw 17 cards.
Or it's the starter and it's the free spell that gets everything moving. Thoughtseiz's Mana Crypt?
Mana Crypt's power. Thoughtseize makes our Shelly 2.
Yeah, Shelldock Isle 1,000 Years always huge, but Mana Crypt is like...
Mana Crypt's like a power card. It's better than Mox's usually.
Spellseeker, yes, does tutor Time Walk, but like Mana Crypt is Mana Crypt.
Yeah, Mana Crypt's Mana Crypt. We need to find another draw spell, I think.
All the tutors in the world.
Yeah, see, and our tutors, some of our tutors go down on cards, so it's like step Mana Drain.
That's a way to get our 1,000-Year Storm out early.
That is. Incinerate is also like a card we want though, for the kill. Mana Drain.
I mean,
Mana
if
Drain.
if you honest to God are trying to get me to pick Incinerate over Mana Drain, I'll consider it. But like
I hope it wheels with like Wilderness Reclamation. Like that's what I'm hoping for. Like
that,
it Recruiter of the Guard, and like it's gonna be hard for Incinerate to wheel, but we Mana
right?
Drain's Mana Drain.
Like
It's
we,
Mana Drain.
well, like the thing is, we have so many tutors, and like we can just have Thousand Year Storm ready to go.
Yeah, and just use it with Kolagon's command. I don't think we're playing Wishclaw Talisman though.
We'll see if Kolaghan's command to blow it up.
We do. Vista Sweltering Sun.
Vista's fine fixing.
You know what I kind of don't hate? This is Thundermaw Hellkite. He's like, hey, we're playing this weird storm control deck. Also, hey, what's up, haters? I don't know. There's some fine cards in here.
I'm gonna go with the more fixing. Like I
Yeah, we
like
have-
Vista a lot. This one's, you
Yeah,
know,
we already have 2 rats, so I don't think we need the Sweltering Suns.
Mana Flare, Rakdos Return.
That's a card we want. Yeah, that's perfect.
That's it, right? That's the way we
Yeah.
finally end it.
Like, all we got to do is like play Thousand Year Storms and just next turn go any spell, preferably Seething Song. Rakdos' Return. You lose.
Right. Yeah, there's a Mana Flare here, but Rakdos' Return is literally the way we win.
Plus, Mana Flare is like, here's the trick with Mana Flare. It's terrible.
Lose the game.
It's god awful.
It's so good at losing you the game when you cast it.
You have to win on your untap when you play Mana Flare, which your opponent's usually not going to kill you on their untap. Do you just want like a Grave Titan?
You know, we could have a Grave Titan as like a way to get, you know, some bodies. We have Chart of Course, as you mentioned, for a little bit more draw.
Yeah, Chart of Course could be cool. Even Kozilek's fine, because we do have... We're probably not playing that Arcane Artisan. That's a really bad
I like Chart of Course. I like... we have Inferno Titan if we wanted to go big. I don't know if we need the...
Oh, we already have a Titan. That's fine then. Yeah, let's just pick up that. I would love... Personally, I would love that Vortex, but we have a Mana Crypt in our deck. I don't think
That's a really good way to... Oh, it's here! Oh, wow, it's with another really good card here, too. Manamorphose.
Fire Ice? Manamorphose, Fire Ice,
Yeah.
Abrade.
Those are the two I was thinking of were Fire Ice, because Fire Ice is a way for us to have a win con that isn't, you know, like...
Manamorphose is like fixing and also just like a free spell.
Here's the thing, with Thousand Year Storm, it's like,
Yeah, it's not free anymore.
it starts getting stupid.
I could see that. I could see that being pretty good for us.
Yeah, Braid cannot hit players, but that's because the card is very, 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 very powerful.
Yeah, Braid. if Braid was just a new lightning strike, it'd be like, duh, I'm here for that, honestly. But
Yeah. Desperate Writ, Sundering Titan.
yeah, we could Titan.
Control Magic, Fatal Push. Should
we just pick up a Fatal Push? Or like a Control Magic for like
honest to God removal. I think we don't dilute the deck. I think we just go like as deep on this garbage as possible.
All right, then that's got to be Desperate Ritual.
Yeah,
then.
Desperate Writ. Like, let's just keep rolling in as deep as we can on this plan.
Yeah, I'm still stuck in like lazy cube mode. This is
Bolus did wheel, which is nice. Bolus wheeling is pretty cool to see. Again, the reason Bolus wheels is that like 3 colors, especially in pack 3, means that like somebody already has to be in those colors. Bolus is, I think, the best version of our like win con that isn't.
Yeah, it's the thing we do that like after we go off and like the Rakdos' return or whatever somehow fails to kill them, then you're good. Also, it just draws a card, it deals with permanents of some types.
Ooh, Oko still in here? You wanna
Looteril Core as well.
Yeah, Looteril Core, Spellseeker as well, which grabs a lot of the deck.
Yeah, it grabs some of our tutors. It grabs Time Walk, Mana Drain, just bullshit. Yeah, that seems fine.
We could take Oko, but the Spellseeker is really good for us. Show and telling us Liliana's Triumph, maybe for the board.
Yeah, Triumph for the board or Rabble for the board, either one of those.
Yeah.
Man, did they not even put Nevinyrral's disc in here? I haven't seen it. That
Neither have
makes me
I.
sad.
Alright. Spectral Procession. Play it for 6.
Yeah, we could. It's a spell. We just have 1,000-year storm. Build your own.
Alright,
Build your own.
I'm gonna grab this Mana Flare, and we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
It could be
find-
worthwhile. Vortex versus Languish.
Do you want a third
I'll
or
take another Wrath.
fourth
Okay.
sweeper? We're not. We absolutely cannot play Vortex. So it's like fine.
Alright, so
This is stupid in a way I highly appreciate.
yeah, alright. So I'm gonna ask the first question. Yeah, Grey Merchant is back and is confirmed for the new Theros. Indeed.
Did they make it an uncommon?
Uncommon. It's uncommon. As
Hey,
yeah,
just have in real life.
they made the correct choice. Yeah,
Yeah, because I did a cold shots. Okay.
I think Arcane Artisan can go. That doesn't do a lot for us.
Yeah, Arcane Artisan out. How much do we actually want a Wishclaw Talisman with our one shatter effect? Because like we Wishclaw for like 1,000-Year Storm, and then Wishclaw for Mana Drain or whatever.
No more or less than it already was. Bulldozer. Two-headed giant is not a format that is like.
Nobody cares about it.
Like, it sometimes has pre-release support, and that's the only amount you'll ever see. Like Theros, for instance, had heavy two-headed giant pre-release support, and it sucked real bad because Grey Merchant wasn't common.
They also did 2 HG for Theros because they also had that special play mode where like one of you was the monster and then 3 players were like the hero and you played against the monster.
Yeah, I do not think you will see any. I do not believe so. That seems like a very unlikely thing to see more of. I don't know how I feel about Arcanist because it just has Vamp Tutors to grab.
Yeah, just the tutors. The more creatures we remove from our deck, the better we make our opponents. Like the worse we make our opponents removal. But I think Bob and like Spellseeker are like fine to play.
I love Bob with an 8-drop.
Yeah.
No, I mean that legitimately. I love Bob with an 8-drop. Hell yeah. This is if we're counting LED as a mana source, which I don't know if we are.
I don't even know if we're playing LED. I'm not sold on it yet. You gotta sell me on it.
Okay, the reason LED, it's actually a little hard for it to work in here, is that like
you don't say.
LED is a card you want to have with, as we talked about, it's like the Past in Flames / Yogg's Will card.
Yeah, there's 3 cards that I want with LED. One of them is Past in Flames. One of them is Yawgmoth's Will. They're basically the same card.
Yeah.
The other one is Unburial Rites. That's it.
Sure. I like it with Dark Petition because it there's a lot of mana you make there.
Yeah, you could make like the 6 mana of 2 different colors, so it's like that kind of has legs, but.
All right, so now here.
This is 23.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of like, should we cut this? Should we cut that? And here's the question: what would you put in over anything like that? You know, like if we wanted to cut Wishclaw, we would need to add another card at this point.
Yeah, so let's look at our sideboardy cards. Because we've got like Sweltering Suns that could just be like a free include, and Inferno Titan to like. I actually kind of like Inferno Titan because we're playing Desperate Ritual and Seething Song.
Just as like a turn 3 Inferno Titan, let's go.
Yeah, just like an all-in kind of card for that kind of thing. I don't know though.
So our creatures right now are Goblin Dark Dwellers.
Manamorphose is a spell. It's not a mana source.
Spellseeker. And Mana Crypt is a land.
Mana Crypt is a land.
That is why it is in the pile of the lands. That's why it's counted as a 7. That's why we're at 23 cards in the deck. I am counting Manamorphose as a card because in this deck, it's more likely for us to want to hold it for 1,000 years. Oh, for supporting Inferno Titan. I thought you were talking about cuts again, and I was like, oh no.
Ooh, yeah, Mana Crypt for Inferno Titan's pretty nice. Okay, here is my problem with the Witchclaw Talisman is that it's like a Grim Tutor. The way we're going to have to be able to use it, like I don't know. It's a good card.
I just
But
like,
if you want to go for it, we'll go for it, and we'll like
yeah.
ride or die.
Well, it's a Grim Tutor that grabs us a card that hyper sets up our Thousand Year Storm.
Yeah, and you can split it up between turns, which is like the superpower of Wishclaw Talisman, where like it's either Grim Tutor or it's
You could put Jackal
Swappies.
Pup in the super hidden zone.
Yeah,
Here, here we go.
ultra
Here we
high
go. Here we
Jackal
go.
Pup. Later Jackal Pup. Man, I won't. Can they just reprint Jackal Pup? Red really, really needs a 1-drop right now that doesn't
Yeah.
suck.
Okay.
Anyways,
The only other question I have here is like we could uh sideboard that damnation,
yeah, it could be a sideboard damnation. I don't
and
hate
then
it.
and then
One
that
of
and that would get us the Inferno Titan in the main.
that could, yeah.
Like I like that way we're more committed to our full plan, and then like it makes our Bob slightly worse.
Okay, that's a real thing. Is it makes our Bob slightly worse?
Whatever. Let's do this.
Yeah, this is gotta have your force for your monomorphose. Yeah, you better be the one that oh yeah, we have Bayou in our deck still.
That'll get cut. Don't worry. I'm just looking at like ratios, counting it as a swamp.
Yeah, you have to do this part because I am notoriously poor at this.
It is, yeah, it is. Technically, it's a better swamp in that it casts Manamorphose.
You know what? Is that good enough? Or because the downside is basically just wasteland, which we're already hyper weak to, or
Fine with that. I'm confused as to what our deck is trying to be. Well, here's the quick primer.
yeah,
This is it. This is the entire deck right here. It's Thousand Year Storm is the main key that makes this deck unlock. It's the way that this deck functions. We play Thousand Year Storm. We go writ, card draw, time walk 4 times.
yeah. Our goal is to tutor up a 1,000-year store and get it into play using like fascist mana and stuff, and then if we untap with a 1,000-year storm, things start getting really, really stupid because you can do stuff like upkeep, vamp tutor for Manamorphose, like that kind
Yeah.
of garbage. Um, we have Bob just like a thing to do to draw us the extra card because we do kind of vomit our cards out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the win condition, if we're going to win with damage off of the Thousand Year Store copies, is Rakdos return for 12, 4 times.
yeah, or just we can try to chip them out a little bit with like Bob, maybe a Dark Dwellers, and then just
Yeah.
try to get a few Kolagon commands out there. Uh, the Inferno Titan could be a damnation. The Wishclaw Talisman could be a damnation. These are all cards either sort of let us get chip in, deal with opponents' permanents, or help us do stuff with our deck.
Yeah, so the way I built this deck, the Dark Dwellers is also in here just as a way to flashback, like,
Time Walk.
flashback time lock. Well, flashback time lock, flashback tutors. It even
Yeah.
flashbacks Kolagon's command if we need to. It's
Yeah, it's 3 or less, I believe.
3 or less instant or sorcery, so that's a lot.
Yeah.
And we don't have ways of eating our grave, like you're sorry, using our grave, like recurring things. So
Yeah. So we're fine, just like
is Bob Bolus? No, Bob is Bob Meyer, the person who won World or the Invitational and created Dark Confidant. So whenever
Yep.
we're talking about Bob, we are talking about Dark Confidant. Like it's a nickname based on that actual person.
the person in the art, not the goblin
Not
man on the right,
goblin
but
on
the
the
guy,
right.
the human person who won invitationals back then, who designed and got this card printed, and it's one of the good invitational cards.
Yeah.
We've talked about invitational cards a few times.
So
What's your favorite invitational card that isn't Bob?
that isn't Bob.
I'm gonna guess Sad Robot.
I mean, Sad Robot was the first one I found out about, which I was pretty happy about when I started playing the game. So Sad Robot Solemn Simulacrum was made by Jens Thorin,
Mm-hmm.
which, that name might sound familiar. The trick with Dark Confidant is that 40% of the time it misses because it's a land. Yes, and also the other trick is greatness at any cost. Ranger of Eos is a big one on mine because I played a lot of Revel Arc things that use that.
I think mine has to be Rootwater Thief.
Rootwater Thief is beautiful because of of the spite it was designed.
That's why. Oh
This is a
God,
mulligan.
we're gonna have to evaluate hands with this deck. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. I mean, I could keep it, use the Wish Claw immediately, but
Yeah, I would. I'm torn between Avalanche Riders and Rootwater Thief. I'm gonna go with that. This one has tutors
yeah.
and all of our mana we could ever want.
What do I want to put down? A swamp?
Either swamp, yeah, probably swamp, or maybe island
I'm gonna go swamp.
swamp. So what you tutoring for? We can also just wait and like.
Well, let's take a look at the deck. Do we want to just grab Bob right now?
We could grab Bob.
Yeah, have Bob and Monocrypt in play. I don't play the Monocrypt.
We use the Monocrypt when we need it. It's fine.
Grab Bob, and then just sit on Bob, and then we also could grab Thousand Year Storm, but that's a little bit of a ways off.
Yeah, that's a bit. We'll Wish Claw Talisman for that.
Okay, so let's grab anything, put it on top. Let's go grab Dark Confidant. Now, if they show Mountain Pass, this is the world's worst play.
I've actually asked Jen's questions very similar to that a lot, Verdant Squire. Usually the thing I'll say is, what if I added pay 10 life to this cost? And
people would still play it.
And people would and we would ask that. I was like, what if Sinkhole? Can we have Sinkhole with pay 10 life on it?
Okay, so they have a Mana Vault. That's powerful Mana XL.
Yeah, it's very similar to our Mana Crypt.
Okay, Forest Plow under go. Forest Plow under go.
Yeah,
Forest.
It, baby. Oh my god.
Do it. Oh, that's so much worse. Oh, that's so much worse.
Ah, Nissa, eh?
Oh, that's 1,000 times worse.
It's okay. We just have to win fairly soon.
We got 2 turns, 3 turns.
Some turns. It's actually kind of terrible to give them the Wish Claw because they're going to have 1,000,000 mana.
Okay, Bayou revealed. So I think we play the Wish Claw, pass, and then...
Yeah, notably, you can only activate it on your turn, but you can't activate it at instant speed. So it's weird.
Yeah. They also have 1,000,000,000 mana.
Yeah, so they're going to have... If we give them Wish Claw, they're going to have 1,000,000 mana. So we can plan around that.
Yeah.
So... I could definitely play the Talisman out. Part of our plans definitely involve tutoring for Wish Claw for 1,000 Year Storm, but we also need.
Do I use it right now and give them a tutor? Is the question. How dangerous is that? Like,
well, they're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana next turn.
Yeah, they're gonna.
They'll basically be able to play anything in their deck. Do they have anything interactive? Is the thing.
They probably terrased it on when the game ends. I can't stop that if they do have that, I suppose, but...
We can just go for it. We're not cowards. We're here to play Magic. If they play and do a stupid spell, they're telling us about their deck. Whereas if we get a spell and then don't play it because we die, then actually Nicol Bolas we can't cast yet. Damn.
No, we can't cast yet. 1,000 Year Storm, and then I tutor the Time Walk on the other side.
Yeah, that seems great. That's going to be a very big consideration of theirs. Is do they pass the claw back?
Right. I don't, unless they can kill us, I don't think they do.
Oh, I miscounted how much mana they had because they have to untap the Mana Vault.
Yeah. The thing is, they play a forest, they have 6, and if they untap the forest, they have 8. Like, they have 8 mana right now. Because Nissa's a real card.
This is Mana Flare.
Nissa's a one-sided Mana Flare that makes 3/3. Okay, I don't care. I could not give a shit about Primeval Titan right now.
That is just a 6/6.
Like, you could not get me to give me a fuck on that. What's up?
Do we block with Bob? Or do we have faith? We already have our land lined up for next turn. We actually do want another red source, though.
Yeah.
Gaia's Cradle, huh? Makes me think that like our damnations could be quite good.
Yeah, damnation sounds good here. Yep, untap. I'm gonna take 3.
Yeah, we can just take 3. Oh god, Gaia's Cradle counts their things.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Bob's probably blocking next turn.
Okay, give me the talisman back. Okay,
yeah,
fine.
pass it back. Ugh, dummies.
Okay.
They didn't give us their thing back.
Okay, take 8 to Bob. Take...
I did say we needed another red source.
Thing is, we can play Mana Crypt, but then and Thousand Year Storm, but then that's all we can do, and then we lose. Right? Like, we just die?
We block 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're dead.
We're dead. There's no out on that. Let's...
Now we needed to draw like a thing here. Okay, so we learned.
Okay, Damnation seems good. So does, like... They don't have to show us a card there, and, like...
No, they don't. They could just attack us with they plus their Nissa and attack, and we die. It's like Damnation, maybe Languish, maybe Sweltering Suns.
Sure. What do we want out? Sweltering Suns I actually like. That seems really good.
Yeah, because we can cycle it if they don't do their stupid crap.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
We could take out one of our tutors, like Imperial Seal or Wishclaw
Wishclaw Talisman coming out doesn't sound like the worst.
Maybe the Inferno Titan's kind of good though, because it can come down and like murder a land.
Yeah.
But if we just also just like play Damnation, we can play like 2 things if we really want to.
Dark Dwellers, Bolus out.
Bolus out I could understand, although Bolus can kill.
Bolus is good at killing their
killing their stuff, killing Nissa, killing Titan.
I'm not super worried about Mana Flare because they already have their own damn Mana Flare, so it's just gonna. I don't know. That sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't want Mana Flare because we know that they can use it.
We know they can use it, but if they have both, how much of a difference does that make if we give them triple mana rather than...
That's why they green sun, they finale for 10 and we die.
Yeah, we die, but whatever. We couldn't beat that anyways. We couldn't beat a finale for 6. Let's rock. Okay, Prismatic Vista makes this a little more tenable. We need another land. This is just a 2-lander. We're on the play.
Yeah, what am I looking for here?
This might just be
And again, Vamp Tutor for Bob again? Like, we just keep doing that?
You know, that does unscrew our mana.
Yeah, that fixes our mana a bit.
You know what? Fine.
What if it's always turn 2 Bob?
I mean, that's really good for our kind of deck, you know?
Okay, Arbor Elf is not mana freaking...
Notably not Mana Vault.
Mana Vault,
Arbor Elf. Although it can be stronger than Modern Vault in some circumstances. Bobby on the top.
And then, hey, how's it going? Here's Dark Confidant back again at Krispy Kreme.
Your deck does not contain walking ballista.
Yeah. He had red, but I have to believe that they're not going to kill my Bob.
I mean, if you don't have hope, what do you have?
Yeah.
You know? That's just like, it's what faith's all about, buddy. Hey, Grim Monolith. Okay,
Red Source Colligon's command off the top, please.
Yeah, baby.
I will take 3 damage for it, even.
I'm gonna draw Dig Through Time. Actually, how far are we from casting Thousand Year Storm?
1 turn. This turn, we could literally play it right now.
Blow our wad to cast it this turn.
Yes. Or we
It's
could.
probably better if we just jam out the Spellseeker and then get our. What do we get off? Okay, do we get Time Walk or do we get Monomorphose? Probably Time Walk. Because the goal will be to cast the Thousand Year Storm without spinning the Desperate Ritual. If we can do it off Monocrypt, we're much happier.
Right, so like what? Spellseeker for...
Probably just for Time Walk, and then like, whatever. What happens, happens. We're gonna drop cards off Bob, so we're gonna have fuel for the fire. What do you think? What's your thinking?
Well, we can't Time Walk immediately right now. We can't... I can Thousand Year Storm right now. They got 6 mana. That doesn't scream answers to it, but I feel a little nude doing that.
Yeah. Just getting it out there could be okay.
We could grab Rakdos's
Rakdos's return?
return and then just fire it at them for 6 next turn or whatever.
You know what? In the interim, that sounds better.
Like, they'll get to play 1 thing off their Grim Monolith and then their hand's gone.
Yeah. And then we can play Thousand Year Storm and murder them. Because we're gonna be drawing all of our spicy spells off of I didn't realize we could grab Rakdos's return. That makes Spellseeker so much better.
Yeah.
We have so many tutors in our deck.
At least we have some, like, powerful maneuvers.
Yeah. Well, grabbing lands off Bob is great.
Yeah, it's sweet.
It's the best thing to draw off Bob. It's like, hey, I've revealed Rakdos's return. What do you want?
You get to play 1 card right now. Go for it.
Play it. Do your best. You better hit me with 1 shot. You better knock me down when you hit me.
Better not miss.
Better not miss. Crush this rock with your bare hands.
Okay, they didn't miss. They didn't goddamn miss.
Well, we can actually kill her. It's fine.
We need to draw a land. So the cool thing is Rakdos Return can hit a Planeswalker and then
they still have to discard.
They still have to discard.
It's an old card.
So however, they also have 4 mana still here.
Yeah, because they can like untap and stuff.
We also have Damnation.
You have Damnation.
They have 6 mana here, so that's Titan.
Actually, if they Titan here, that's not bad at all. If we draw a black source off our Bobby.
Yeah. Yep. Here's Titan. Oh, that's 20 times worse.
Natural Order, huh? What do they got?
Oh, that's like 20 times worse. Terraston kill my lands.
Progenitus,
which I don't care about because Damnation.
Yeah.
Train Lord of Tarka to kill my Bob.
That's less ideal.
It's annoying. Sure, I don't care that badly. You know what's cool?
What?
If I cast Rakdos Return, we lose. Or if they choose not to attack, we win. That's cool too. Because 14 would have been 3. Like they would have had.
Yeah, they would have slammed it. They would have banana slammered us. Okay.
Ooh.
Hmm. Okay, we have to think here. We have to engage our thinking muscles.
I think we need to.
Can we get Thousand Year Storm down before we Rakdos return?
No.
Because you go Monocrypt, Desperate.
Play it, and then we.
We have 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just enough to play Thousand Year Storm.
Right. The problem
There you
here,
go.
if I want to kill Nissa, I need to deal 6 damage, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to burn all the rituals.
Okay, if we go Monocrypt, Desperate Ritual, up to 1 colorless and Tapper Mountain, 1 colorless and 3 red floating. We've run out of colored mana. No, okay, the case.
What are
Do
you?
we go? I'm doing things. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Play tap. Have a blue and a black, and 1 floating, 3 red. 3 red turns into 5 red. 5, 6, 7. We don't have enough. Okay.
Yeah, we're way short. We're
Because we need to Rakdos return for 2 if we had Thousand Year Storm in play, because it would get copied twice.
right, but that would be 10 mana, and we're a little short on that. So we just go.
Yeah, the Jeopardy theme definitely plays when I try to think.
So burn everything down, get that Nissa off the table.
They lose all their cards, and we're looking to draw a black source.
And if we draw a black source, we
basically win.
Yeah.
We don't win, but we do okay.
Well, then we have Mana Crypt killing us, right? Like,
You just gotta guess right. There you go.
yeah, so I need a black source off the top, which is good because that's a lot of our fixing lands are all black sources.
Mm-hmm.
So if they had attacked last turn, this would be 3 instead of 6, but they chose not to. Gives us a little bit of time. Yep, this is Tails Never Fails. Lost the flip. That ain't a black source, so.
Okay.
Okay, turns out we can't beat turn 2 or turn 3 Nissa.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to beat.
That's just not beat up, mostly because that card alone is like us playing our deck, but better.
Yeah.
All
Also,
right.
we get Wishclaw Talisman out of our deck. I've lost faith in the card. I actually like the card quite a bit in Legacy Storm, but that card wins the turn. It activates it.
I'm not gonna swap it out. I'm gonna keep it in one more round.
Let's rock.
I want to give it one more shot. I do not think our opponent played turn 2 Nissa is a
Is a condemnation of the card.
Condemnation of
Yeah.
wow, Wishlock Talisman sucks because our opponent played turn 2 Nissa. Like, yeah, and
Yeah. It makes me wish that Modern were able to field a Death and Taxes combo deck that used even Mind Sensor with it to be stupid. Yeah, this is pretty gas. They added both.
this is a kind of stunning card to I like this hand.
Oh, I loved casting an Inquisition.
Inquisition.
This is also a hand that can use Metamorphose to cast bullets.
Yeah. Okay.
Metal Slime Cube.
I'm glad for all the alt.
Ah, man.
Whiff.
Beats.
Whiff.
The good news is we should absolutely annihilate this person, though.
Whiff.
They'll play their Chandra and like plus it to deal 2 to us, and then we destroy
We
it with
destroy
Nicol
it with
Bolas.
Bolas, yeah.
You are annihilated.
Do I time walk as explore?
It's not bad. I don't hate it. Puts it in the yard for our own Goblin Dark Dwellers.
Sweet, I'm not gonna have to Manamorphose.
Okay, good. Now we can use Manamorphose the honest way with our dumb combo.
So yeah, we're gonna use the Delta so that we draw less lands, and then also to tutor up like
Underground Sea, I think.
yeah, or Bayou. Or Underground Sea. You know.
We're gonna get wastelanded. We want him to do it on our Bayou. You were tricked into just strip mining me, right? Wastelanded.
Now, what if I just play basics forever?
I do like that stratagem. I hate the card that lets you do that, but I like it as a stratagem.
Oh, let's go grab Blood Crypt.
Yeah, just tap land, get it out of the way. That's
Yeah.
the smartest thing to do.
Just get it out of there. Okay.
We could nude Manamorphose if we're feeling frisky, but
I want to hold it again. It's a really good card for behind.
yeah, our 1,000-Year Storm. Okay, they're gonna play Chandra. They're gonna plus. It's gonna deal 2 damage to us, and then we're gonna kill it with Nicol Bolas. And hopefully they don't have like lightning strike or some nonsense. Alternatively, we could keep Chandra around so that we can use Bolas as a ritual. That's dumb. Don't do it. You're really thinking about it, aren't you?
I was. Not enough to do it, but I was.
If we had 1,000-Year Storm in our hand, I'd be all over
Yeah.
that stupid play. It's like, hell yeah. Kite Man.
So Dark Dwellers can kill it, but they have to nude a Dark Dweller?
Yeah, they just have to play it out as a 4/4 with Bennis, and then we
Plus Bolas.
plus, which means we're 3-for-0ing them or whatever. So we draw a card, they exile a card from their hand, and what do they got here? Bribery.
So, what are our creatures? Oh, Inferno Titan? Ah, shit.
Is Inferno Titan in the deck?
Yeah, we put it in the main because you spent 5 minutes talking me into it. Not you, but like the collective, everybody.
Yeah, I really didn't think we did.
No, we did. It's immediately coming out because fuck that. Well, this is the worst possible thing that could happen.
This is pretty poor, I must agree.
We don't have any way of killing that. We lose to it in 2 turns. Yeah.
Man, we're just losing to weird, powerful 5-mana spells. Like Nissa and then Bribery.
That feels just awful because, like, I
It's how you. Oh, shush off, Burnhead.
get the fuck out of here. You give me any more of that sass, I will just kick you out of here. Come on. Like, not now.
Yeah, we're all
Please.
friends here. Not when we're down. The thing, like,
Please.
we couldn't foresee being bribed.
See, I'm just gonna take 12, and they're not gonna play a spell because, like, why would they? I would love for for me able to be able to mana drain something, but they're not gonna play anything. Oh, thank goodness. You post combat something, you lose here.
That seems very, very likely. Because we're going to have Thousand Year Storm with Manamorphose.
Yeah.
And whatever card we draw. So, yeah. We don't have any kill spells.
Our kill spell's in the grave. It's called Nicol Bolas.
Yeah, I think we just counter this, right? Like,
Yeah.
like any spell, doesn't matter what it is, because they might not just have they might just not have a follow up here.
Yeah. Okay, Charter Course, draw 2 cards. They were gonna cast that for 1.
Okay.
Sure.
Please tap out. Okay, good enough. A shitter.
Our draw is... Oh, like a rip. Well,
That's a time block.
that's a time walk.
Or it could be a Monomorphose. Okay. Thousand Year Storm specifically calls out cast, so I'm pretty sure. So Goblin Dark Dwellers.
All right, so we've got... Right now, we've got...
This could be the perfect turn to, like, Time Walk and activate the Wish Claw.
Like, what would we Wish Claw for?
It would be the Thousand Year Storm, right?
And then, well, like...
But then we only have the one Manamorphose,
Right.
whatever spell we draw.
Right, like, where we have nothing for it to go off on.
We could just Dark Dwellers to just explore.
We have 4 mana left over, then. I could Wish Claw for...
What if we, like, delay the Dark Dweller cast and, like, maybe we do some stuff off of like Manamorphose that lets us draw into like a ritual, maybe?
I'll search here. Mana Flare? Oh. Gosh, dig through time.
Gush could be pretty good.
Yeah. Because, like, Gush, we could... draw into... I think we Time Walk here. That leaves us with 3 mana left. I could grab Mana Flare, but then we're playing literally to the top of the deck. We don't get the... You know, we don't have the Wishclaw Talisman anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Gush, and then I'll wait to Gush until next turn.
Okay, so we just Time Walk here and we're gushing.
Yeah. I was
Dark
thinking...
Dwellers also can block the Titan for 1 turn.
Yes.
We go to 1 if that happens.
Gush.
Oh, but they have a Terramander in play. They might be dead if that happens. Anyways.
Cast. I go to Dark Petition of Ben. About the same. Like,
Yeah, we have
there's a lot of different choices there. Like,
Heart of the cards.
Spellseeker grabs any tutor. All right, well, let's just start this off like this. On a crypt, dig through time. So Spellseeker could go grab.
You could go grab a tutor. Then we would have to draw it off dig.
Yeah. Or I could dig. I could dig here for 3 mana.
Yeah, I think we dig first because the Spellseeker. Because we're still just trying to hit. Okay.
Petition for.
Just like ritual, dark petition for. We don't have spell mastery. Shit. We have to Manamorphose first.
I just removed everything. I don't think we win from here. It's like Spellseeker can grab. No, I don't think we win from here. Damn it. I'm taking out the Titan and the.
Yeah, Titan seems like a fine thing to disinclude.
Since that directly lost us that game.
Yeah. Them having bribery was really bad for us.
Yeah, that took a game that looked like an automatic victory for us after the
into an automatic
loss because it's like, oh well, shit.
They have our number. We've done that before, where we've been the weird combo deck with the one creature in it, and then we're lost to. Like it was last time, it was Immercool, right? Where
so like now their bribery has Spellseeker and Confidant, and I don't like those are not coming out. Confidant could, but like I'm also gonna put in maybe
Sweltering Sun or something.
Yeah, that or the Edict.
Leona's Edict could be all right. All right, let's rock.
I like this.
I like a hand with Time Walk in it.
Yeah.
You might not fire it off right away, but they've got some upkeep stuff on us.
Okay, all right. New game, new lines. What do we want to do here?
We do have Explorer as an option. We could wait on it to try to see what stuff develops first. Or we can just like get it out because we have some things that really benefit from the Time Walk, but not a lot.
Yeah, the main thing is like it would let us just play the Spellseeker on 3 and then
I could see the appeal of that.
I don't want a Spellseeker.
Maybe Vamp. You can always find out when we get there.
That's a good draw. That actually makes me know what I want to grab now.
What do you grab?
Spellseeker's ability for Rakdos.
Oh, is Rakdos return? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Ty. Thank you for the host. We are playing Cube Magic, and our deck is basically
we're
a
playing
giant combo deck.
We're playing something. We're playing one of my favorite kinds of cube
Yeah.
decks.
This is a draft where we are going abracadabra. The wizard sits here, does a bunch of bulls shit, and then no, Lotus.
Okay, they want to do the bullshit, but
Okay,
little do
they've got
they
the
know.
bulls. Oh, bribery, 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 bribery,
Bribe
bribery,
us.
bribery, church bribery, bribery for. Come on. Oh,
Make your
bribery for Bob. Yes, yeah.
okay. They got a 5-mana Bob.
They got
The sad
5-mana
thing is
Bob.
Bob's kind of good though.
Sure, but 5-mana Bob. That's all that's left in the deck. That was the last target.
Last target. They're doing the thing where we vamp tutored for when we tutored for Bob. That's just what they did. They spent Lotus and bribery for Bob.
Yeah.
And now we cast Abraca Fuck You. Do we use the ritual? Do we still get their whole hand if we don't?
No, he did not. I had already done the math on that.
I trust you with math implicitly.
They have 5 cards, so.
But my dumb mouth asks questions as I'm thinking them.
I know.
That's why that kind of thing happens.
But yeah, so anyway, their hand was Field of Ruin, Fiery Confluence, Chart of Course, Jace, Thing in the Ice. All right, that tells us everything we need to know about our opponent's deck. And now we have Bob Clock versus Mana Crypt Clock.
Yeah. But we have 2 cards in hand. And I guess they also will.
They also will have
That's
2
up to you.
Mountain in the Revealed Card Zone. Greatness at any cost. They can't attack with Bob because we have a 1/1.
We have a 1/1 in play.
Yep.
Let's just draw TKS. Why don't we?
Yeah.
Or TYS. What's TK? 1000 Kier Store. At Tails, you fails, buddy.
Tails never fails. Tails never fails.
Which of our pneumatic or mnemonics is correct?
Okay, they drew Fire Ice and they played a land.
1000 Kill Storm. You got it. That's what it's called.
Specker, thank you for the sub. But yeah, so for everybody joining, we're doing a lot of Cube today. This is just going to be us playing Cube basically all day.
Okay, they've decided to kill our 1/1.
They want to attack with Bob.
I feel some. Yeah, we got a second red source, so more blue makes sense.
Yep. Or Bob could kill them too. It's possible.
Bob could kill them. They have 5 drops in their deck. We kind of want to kill Bob if we can, though, because we really don't want them to draw Sean.
No, I don't want them drawing into some of their big threats. This is Terramander.
Kolaghan's command would be pretty acer here.
Yeah. Get probe? Sure.
They paid mana for it.
Mary Skull's miss indeed. Alright. Again, Tails. Never fails. Crap.
50% of the time, you're absolutely correct. Do we have Inquisition their nude card, or do we hold that for a 1-mana spell?
I kind of want a Manamorphose at this point. I don't think we can...
Yeah, let's rock then.
I don't think we can wait on this any longer.
We make whatever mana we spent on it. It's like red, whatever. We have a mountain in hand, though. It's
Gush!
Do we return 2 islands? We've returned 2 islands.
I don't even just cast it.
We can just cast it, that's true.
I'm gonna Inquisition them to fail. Ooh, Thirster Knowledge out of their hand. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Gush legitimately.
Let's do it. We can write a book about how to cast Gush.
Bolus! Ooh!
And we can play Gruul Signet. Nice. Yeah, for those in the chat, I wasn't actually joking. Someone actually did write a book about how to cast Gush.
There is a whole book about it.
That used to be a card you could play in formats.
It's a tough
before
card.
They realized it was Gush. Yeah, for the longest time I refused to pick Gush and Cube just because I was scared of the card.
Oh God! Explosion!
Oh yeah, because it's total CMC is both had added
Yep.
together.
Mm-hmm.
Can we draw like just some stuff?
Okay, I can kill the Bob. We go to 8 here.
How much can they explode us for?
1.
Okay. They'll kill Bolus if we do that though. Should we just plus Bolus?
Tails, you want the flip?
Hey, 33% of the time. It works 100% of the time. If we plus Bolus, that gets rid of one of their lands.
Yeah, I think that might actually be the line.
Because they're on a ticking time clock. They might have to explode their own
Oh,
Bob.
Right. Bob could kill them right now.
Yeah. So if we plus, they have to ditch a land. Plus also does give us a card.
All right, I'm gonna play this Bayou and use it.
Yeah. Come on, Bully.
They can cycle in response?
They could. They could exile the Bob.
They might. I think they're gonna cycle it for 1. It's 1 damage, 1 card for explosion.
Okay, throw it at us. Wishclaw Talisman.
How you doing, Witchclaw Talisman that we can only use on the turn we win the game?
Yeah. Is this 4 color? No, the Bayou's a lie.
The Bayou is a lie.
Yeah, we played Bayou because it's a swamp that can cast Metamorphose.
Yes.
That's the actual reason we're playing it.
Yep.
Which was narrow enough a thing for us to do. I'm surprised they didn't get rid of their Bob. Die!
Miscalc.
Die!
So they can hit us to 5. If they have a burn spell, okay, they have a land. That means their hand is Miscalc and an unknown. Miscalc and an unknown. Miscalc and an unknown. Again, we need the Mana Crypt to give me 1 turn, basically.
We can Wishclaw for Kolaghan's command.
It'll still trigger.
True.
Like, so we gotta let it resolve once, right? Like, there's no.
Yeah, we're fine. They don't have a 2 mana. They don't have a 2 burn spell. They've already spent their fire.
Waiting to pay costs. This is their non-lightning strike to my dog.
Okay, do you feel lucky?
Shit. All right, go to 2.
We're gonna die to our own Mana
We're gonna
Crypt.
die to our own Mana Crypt. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Tails never fails. You lost the flip. We died to our own Mana Crypt.
I knew I should have said it because I literally just flipped a tail. Oh, it came up. I was going to tell you to flip hails. I love it though. If you're going to lose to your own deck,
I love that was a race between Bob and Mana Crypt. All right, let's see if we can get a win off this deck.
We should. Our deck is super good and cool, so I don't know why they're not letting us win.
I really love that our opponent went for freaking turn 2 bribery and we had boarded everything out.
Yeah.
And then they killed us with the Bob anyway.
Then they murdered us with the Bobs.
Yeah.
It was probably a mistake just to not kill Bob when we had the choice, but it seemed like good beats to just like choke their resources because we had a very good chance of killing them with Bob.
Well, I figured with the Wishclaw we actually had the game on that turn because we plus Bolus, draw cards, and then like if it's any like anything at all that would give us like extra resources would just go ahead and get us K command plus a victory.
Yeah.
So let's move on to 3. This deck, for those who are just joining, here's
It's
the
a weird
deck.
combo.
It's a pile of damn cards that
it has some very, very powerful synergies in it.
the big thing about it is that it has a billion lines.
Yeah. Its biggest problem is that it relies on one card to win effectively.
Vamp Tutor. I'm gonna keep this.
We're gonna vamp for Bob again.
We're probably gonna vamp for Bob again, because that's what we always do.
That's what we always do. It lets us draw our mountain.
Vamp for Bob.
Vampforbob.com.
Vamp for Bob.com. We've vamped for Bob like 3 games. I think we've lost every one. Oh, god damn it. No. Okay. Alright, vamp.
Okay, we know what we're doing next cube, right? It's gotta be just a big ass green
Yeah,
deck,
it's gotta be a big ass green deck. Nope. Yeah, the links are
links
not
are off.
Yeah.
Not even Party Tent.city, which is definitely a link you should go to.
Alright, Bob.
Save us, Bobby. Swing,
Fellas.
Bobby, swing! Swing!
Okay, here we go. How much damage are you taking? 8? Murder me, Bob. Any cost. Cool Signet. Ooh. I can Mana Flare right now.
Give them 6 mana.
And then we have
Let us Rakdos burn.
Yeah.
Could we then the turn after Bolus the big thing they play?
If we have a swamp.
We have a Bob in play. I don't know about you, but I block warriors all the time.
This deck is dumb as hell. Here we go. We have Monocrypt Bob. Greatness at any cost.
Any cost. Your go, blank avatar.
Any cost. 6 mana is... I guess Acidic Slime. Vivian Reed, destroy Mana Flare. Okay. You know what? That's fine, because then I Rakdos Return, kill your Vivian in your hand.
Yeah, that's actually completely fine.
Please. That's actually really good. Of all the things they could have done, that one is incredibly in our favor.
Yeah, because that's basically just 1-for-1 Mana Flare for a card in their hand, and now we're just going to Rakdos Return their whole Bedoozle.
Alright, Tails never fails.
The trick with Monocrypt is you should just pick the same one every time because you can't win. Except that also doesn't hold. So.
Alright, so we can Rakdos Return for everything.
Yeah, and later we're going to be able to time walk with a Bolus in play.
Yeah.
Then Bolus can't kill Monocrypt. That's sad.
No. Hold on, what? Did it not? Oh, I tapped it for green. I tapped it for green. Alright. I was like, what happened? What? Oh, that's off my... Oh my god, that's the Signet Mana.
Yep, that's the Signet Mana.
Sorry. I am like... My brain is like, what is going on? Like,
why is our Bayou making green mana?
No, it's the Signet Mana.
Yeah, we 4. Yeah, 4's them.
We 5 of them. We just full power.
Blast them. Yeah, Signet Mass, as always, is dumb.
This kills Vivian. This kills their hand. Scavenging Ooze becomes an issue.
As a 2... Oh, yeah, they have...
Oh, no. Mirror Battlesphere... Ugin. Oh, God. We almost died on that Mana Flare, huh?
Should we attack? Okay, so they can make like a 3/3 ooze. That's not so bad. We need a black source, or Bobby's got to stay alive.
Yeah.
What are they doing? You don't get mana. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so we go to 11. We take 3 for Monocrypt. We flip, dig through time.
And we die.
And we die. So there's 8. Go to 8. Okay, Spellseeker.
We revealed Mountain 2. Spellseeker... SV Beast. Look and find out.
Yeah, I just look.
Monomorphos. Monomorphos. Yeah, that's what we do. We can
Yeah.
cast Bolus this turn.
Yeah, we can cast Bolus this turn off of Gruul Signet's green and blue.
Yeah. We have life gain? No.
What's life gain? I don't know what that is.
We're a Grixis deck. Don't let that Bayou fool you.
I've never heard of life gain. We just die to our own garbage. Okay. So then we Manamorphose for double black.
Beautiful. Yeah, Manamorphose, Time Walk. The value floor on Time Walk is very high because Explorer is a good card, and the value up to Manamorphose is very. I keep saying Manamorphose, but it's also true of Time Walk and Manamorphose. The value ceiling is very high, and the value floor is also very high. It's good real estate. You're going to enjoy it.
So, if the ooze attacks, I can double block and kill it.
Which we absolutely will do.
And they're not gonna attack. All right, Bob, are you killing us today, Bob?
We'll kill her and Bob. Kill her and Bob with our Bolus. It's fine.
I think we might have to.
Let's do it and play Time Walk.
Okay.
You can attack with it first, at least.
Check this out, falls over immediately because they were kind of moving I was trying to do.
Yeah.
That's definitely what this deck is. You've figured it out.
So I think what we've learned is that bribery is a hell of a drug, and Bob and Monocrypt have downsides. I don't think I've seen a player ever die to get beat up by their own Monocrypt as much as you specifically. I don't know what it is. I think I've seen you die to Monocrypt more than anything else. This happens so often.
Okay, their hand is prime time, which is good to know. There's Time Walk. Eat the Bob.
This is how we do it.
Mana Crypt. I need to draw Cake Command here.
Cake Command be relatively good to draw.
Okay, so go to 2.
Tails has been failing a lot.
No.
But we have to stick to it.
If we swap, then we
Yeah, the
reset
moment
the
you
counter.
swap. Yeah, the moment you swap, you reset the counter, yeah.
We can't exile our own Crypt. This is creature or planeswalker.
Yeah, plus it's opponent's exile permanents.
Yeah, so
It'd be if the card was old, it might say that, but since it's designed for Arena,
they're just waiting for the Monocrypt to kill us.
that's what I would do.
Tails never fails. Tails, you won the flip. All right, plus.
You just got a blocking mail.
I can Wishclaw Talisman.
All right, let's Wishclaw Talisman for.
But I don't have. I don't have enough black.
Then
for
we
Cake
gush.
Command.
Yeah, let's gush.
All right, returning 2 islands. Let's gush. There's a black source. There's Thousand Year Storm.
Can we do that? Think we just start vomiting rituals out?
But I have to Cake Command this turn.
Yeah, how much mana can we make? How much mana do we have? How much can we make? Because we need a black. We need 2 black. So I don't think we can do it next.
No.
We'll do it next turn then.
We have to do it now. So
yeah, so this player wishy.
I can play Thousand Year Storm.
We're not going to be dead off.
No, our Mana Crypt isn't going to be in play.
Yeah, Mana Crypt's going to be gone, and our opponent's going to have no cards in hand, because our Cake Command is going to destroy Mana Crypt, and then they're going to discard a card.
Yeah.
So they can, and we have a blocker, so we good.
And, like, I also have a mana drain, so...
Yeah.
Alright. So, Kolagon's command.
And we can might as well tap the crypt to do it.
Get this thing off the table. Okay, here's the next thing. I guess I just have to minus to kill Scavenging Ooze next turn.
That's probably a fine thing to do anyways, you know?
Yeah. Alright. Then we pass, and if they do something, we can Mana Drain and, like, Thousand Year Storm next turn.
Yeah, we can make Thousand Year Storm with like a planeswalker in play.
Alright, I escaped death.
We escaped death.
And they're gonna exile our grave because they've come to realize what sort of deck we are, so, like...
Yeah, they've come to realize, like, oh, you're playing that card.
Mm-hmm.
So our Thousand Year Storm kill has to be with Rakdos' return. We can also just win with Nicol Bolas, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we will block Spellseeker with Spellseeker. Yeah, using Vampiric Tutor, paying 2 life to get Bob
Right,
to pay life.
I'm gonna Mana Drain a Fyndhorn Elves.
I mean, I'm all over that, baby. Are they going to give us back the Witchclaw Talisman? No.
Okay, so I drew a card I can't play.
That's fine. There's lots of cards we can't play. So let's just take a turn off to put Thousand Year Storm into play.
And then they're gonna remove the final... Yeah, the promotion to, that promotion is a correct one, I think. To uncommon.
Yeah, because I back in the day, I streamed a whole lot of Theros Limited, and the immense amount of Grey Ogre of Asphodel decks that I've managed to draft, even after people realized that the merchant was OP.
Elspeth died on Theros, which specifically has a meaning of, like, she died, like, it was very specific. She died and went to the underworld. Like...
Yep. They're Hercules 2-ing it or whatever.
Yeah, like...
We're not going to 1. That Prismatic Vista is an unplayable card.
And they got rid of the Witchclaw Talisman.
Hey, what is Nicol Bolas' ultimate do?
Win the game if they don't control Legend.
You know, that's fine. I'll just wait for a spell to happen in our hand.
Yeah, so the reason I don't want to go to 1 is because I really don't want Fyndhorn Elves to kick my ass.
We don't want to die to Fyndhorn Elves. We hope that our opponent doesn't have a deck that has, like, Questing Beast in it.
Well, they can't
That'd
get
be
the
really
4
bad.
mana.
If they draw a land and then play... Yeah, they can't. That's right.
Because of the way our current setup is going.
Yeah, I think they're kind of hard locked at this point.
Yeah, they're locked on 3. So anything they draw above 3, they can't play. Elves of Deep Shadow, okay.
That does kill us in 2.
More fetches.
We plus anyways, though, I think.
I don't want Bolas to die.
Yeah.
Goblin Dark Dwellers. A creature. An honest-to-God creature to put on...
That can block. You can block. He doesn't do anything, but he blocks.
Okay, here's bad news.
Yeah, we could mill. We're going to draw Rakdos' return.
It's in our
Is it
exile
exiled?
zone. We used it on turn 4. Turn 3. We have no win con left. We have we have an Inferno Titan still.
That's pretty good.
So the thing is, we can't get Bolas to win because we don't have enough cards left in deck.
That's pretty bad. Did we ever have a... Now, Titan got taken out of...
Time Walk is in her grave, or is exiled by a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can dig for Titan.
You can also attack here. It has Menace. We have enough red sources that Titan can kill in like a hit, because we just turn our single red into 5 red with like Seething Song and Desperate Ritual. We're going to be casting Seething Song as Lava Axe.
Yeah. Actually, it's Hyper Lava Axe.
Yes, Super Lava Axe. Opponent's about to get turned on Inferno Titan. Inferno Titan taketh, Inferno Titan giveth away.
Inferno Titan is actually going to give us a victory, huh?
Yeah, the Titans give us, the Titans taketh away.
Because we're going to Hyper Fire Breathing.
So we have...
Because we have Thousand Year Storm. Do you know how much red we're going to have?
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of red.
We must discard Imperial Seal.
Kiss from rose on the grave.
Alright.
We're gonna do it, gang. We're stringing together a W.
So we're gonna...
We plus Nikki just to make sure they don't have fog, right? There's just no fog in here.
No.
Let's kill them. They in fact do have fog mana, because you see, fog is an instant that for 1 green mana that says prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. But you notably can cast off 1 forest, but that's not a card that's like in the cube.
Right.
Blast them!
Oh my god! Victory!
Okay. Victory, huh?
No, there's like fog for 1, there's ethereal haze for 1 white, there's darkness for 1 black.
Yeah, there's a million billion of them. Oh man, we beat those goddamn Luca goers.
Yeah. Alright, Sweltering Sun's in. Damnation in?
I could see those being reasonable includes.
Oh, Cuboid, thank you for the infinite subs. Gifting 10 subs to the channel. Thank you very much. Thank you a ton. Everybody, please enjoy your slime and your skulls. I'm going to take Wish Claw out. I'm going to take Mono Flare out.
Mono Flare, yeah.
Our opponent had Ugin and, like, some other bulls shit. Like, there's no way Mono Flare doesn't result in us immediately losing the game.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
Yeah, please enjoy your slime and your cube and your slime cube. G-Volt, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you, everybody. I've seen a lot of subs today. And Merry Christmas to y'all. Happy holidays. Hope everybody's having a great time. I'm okay with this.
This is a keepable hand. It's got all colors. It's got Spellseeker.
Yeah. Spellseeker's really good, y'all.
Spellseeker can get Imperial Seal for Bob.
Okay, I didn't play a Mana Dork on 1, so basically everything's fine.
Yeah, we're ghoul, everybody.
How much longer do you plan on playing for? Another 2 drafts after this.
Yeah.
We're doing this is called Cube Marathon for a reason. Yeah, who needs the tutor for Bob? What if it's just on the top of your library?
Yeah, everybody dab in real life.
Oh my god, my opponent passed on 3?
What? Against a Bobby? Get him, Bobby! Fuck him up.
Okay. So we're gonna spell seeker
For something.
for a tutor for Thousand Year Storm.
That seems fine.
What if I just time walk a bunch? Actually,
Time walk a bunch seems DC. Because we can time walk again next turn.
yeah, we can time walk like multiple times here. So
Against an opponent that's not doing anything, that seems just nice.
well, let's put some damage on him with Bob.
Get him, Bob.
Go, Bob.
Get him.
And they got Walleroots. Okay.
We attack right into that 05. That's maybe my favorite monitor book ever printed, though.
We flipped Monocrypt off of it.
Hey, that's a 0, baby.
All right.
You can avoid the crypt unless we use it.
Unless we need to.
It's just like Blood Crypt tapped, Time Walk, Inquisition them.
Yeah.
They can't have anything Inquisitionable, but it's just
No,
gonna be...
they can't. But I want to see what they have.
Yeah. There's...
Regrowth.
Ooh.
Their hand is Master of the Wild Hunt, Pelucranos, Avenger of Zendikar, Mere Battleseer, Whisperwood Elemental.
Okay, so they've got some stuff. They can play Master. And if they draw, did they have a land in hand? I didn't think they did.
No, they did not.
So they can play Master of the Wild Hunt as their scariest guy.
Okay, we attack for 1.
Yeah, get him.
Time Walk occurs. Bob reveals Island. Oh, and a Rakdos. Oh my god, we get to Rakdos return them for their whole hand next turn.
Yeah!
Or this turn.
Get him, Goblin Dark Dwellers. No, we might as well just do
We might as well do the Time Walk first, yeah.
It's Time Walking first.
Oh, look, it's Time Walk.
Yeah, this is just casting this Time Walk off my red Snappy.
Red Snapcaster Mage. It's Time Walk. It's Jungle.
This how about this style? I'm gonna fuck you.
I love Bob's hitting us for no damage this game. Make up for some of the last ones. So this is what greatness at any cost looks like, by the way.
This is what we designed our deck to do, was this.
Yeah. Well, Bob, for the last 3... Bob will... Compared to, like, our other games, Bob was doing some heavy lifting. I want to go...
This might be time to put the Monocrypt in play.
No, I think we're going to go Seething Song. Actually, no, I guess...
We only have to do them for 5.
Yeah, so let's do the Monocrypt, and... Then I get to Imperial Seal for... Whoa, no, don't do that.
Yeah, don't Imperial Seal without...
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. you gotta, Jen's gotta think about these things before.
That's kind of brokey. Actually, I don't hate Imperial Seal for Wishclaw Talisman, though. What are they going to do? Their mana's tied up, and they're going to have no cards in hand. Maybe that's not great. What if we just...
Hold on.
Yeah?
What if... What if I burn all my rituals on the return?
Yeah, what if...
It's a burn spell, it's Fireball. Like...
Yeah, we have Fireball. How much can we actually hit them for?
9?
And we have a menace creature with 4 power?
Yeah.
You know what? Sure. You know, I think we realized that our Thousand Year Storm deck, the worst card in it was Thousand Year Storm, and the best card in it was Rakdos' Return.
God, it's been so long since I've actually got to play Bob in a deck, because a lot of times, like, you don't have a deck that's generally, like, taking advantage of Bob in the way you want to, and oh, it felt so good.
Just like mana rituals and like cheapened spells to find other spells. Mwah, Time Walk.
It's beautiful. All right. As I said, we are continuing to this is a marathon. We're gonna be doing a couple more. So stick around.
I'm gonna go eat the rest of this frankly disgustingly delicious pie, and I will be in the chat.
All right. See you soon. Thank you for joining Gnomebitten.
Good night.